Hello and welcome to the Opportunity Call. I'd like to personally thank you for getting on this call. You've been open-minded enough to take a look at an opportunity that could potentially change your life for the better. Now, I was introduced to this opportunity about a year ago, and what it's done for me and my family over this last year has changed our lives. Now, this may or may not be for you, but what you're going to see over the next 20 minutes is how you too can generate an extra income into your household, maybe make some new friends for life, which is what we have done, and even help others do the same. Okay, so it's going to be short, it's going to be brief, but I hope you enjoy it. And what I need you to do after this is, if you've got any more questions, go back to the person who got you on this call and they'll be happy to answer them. Thank you and enjoy.
You know, my name is Roger, and my background is that of military, and more lately, the corporate world in London. I worked in recruitment in London in the last couple of years. Now, I was actually partnered in a company, and what I hated about this role in London was I was giving so much time to build this company. I was really actually spending every waking minutes that I could imagine, even weekends, and it really felt like the business owned me. We were making good money and we were living a good lifestyle, and we bought a house. But I look back at the year that I spent there, and I just don't know where it was. I actually spent more time with my wife when I was in the military, which involved an operational tour to Afghanistan. I felt like I spent more time with it. And it was really that in the traditional world of employment, which I felt that I was literally trading time for money. And if I didn't work, I didn't get paid. What this opportunity that you're about to see gave me was the chance to live life on my terms. I'm now a full-time network marketer and property investor. And what this actually does is it's flipped my world upside down. I no longer trade time for money. Instead, I actually make my money work for me by working in property investment. My days revolved around looking for deals, meeting business partners, raising funds. And it feels like I'm building more of a financial future, which pays me next. This opportunity has given me incredible results to live that life of freedom and build that future for myself and my wife. And what I owe it to is the system that is involved in this company, which taught me how to do that. It taught me how to interact with people. It taught me how to talk to people. It's allowed me to become a better person. And just like my favorite quote says, which Jim Rohn says, if you want to make a living, go to work. But if you want to make a fortune, work on yourself. And that's what we're about to show you this evening, guys. This awesome system which helped us do this. And as I've already said, the person who's going to help me share with you this evening is Carl. Now, Carl Amory is a very special guy in this company because he's the #2 earner in the UK and also the 6th top earner in Europe. Carl is my business partner, my friend and mentor in this business, which has helped me in every step along the way. And before I hand over to Carl, Carl's got a very unique background, which he shares, and he's building a company out of support and love for others. And he understands that the only way that he can become more successful is if he helps other people do the same. So Carl, can I please invite you to say hello to everyone this evening?
Of course, Roger. And again, thanks for the introduction. And guys, thank you for your time for getting on this call this evening, because you could have been doing anything else, but you chose to be on this call. And somebody who's got you on this call values you as a person, and they want you to see the opportunity just like they did whenever they got involved. And you know, a little bit about me. My name's Carl Amory, and my background is actually I've been in the military for 17 years, and it's been a fantastic career. But what I didn't like and what I still don't like about the military is I get told, you know, where to live, what to wear, where to be, when to take holidays, you know. And again, the same as Roger. Trading time for money. I've always got to be in work behind a desk to get paid at the end of the month. Now, what this opportunity has enabled me to do, and what I've done pretty quickly with it, is because I soon realized I was quite good at it, it's enabled me to actually surpass my military wage within a space of a year. Now, that might sound quite big to you, but it's actually happened for me. And it's all down to the way that you get trained and all the systems that are in place, which you could be part of after we go through this with you today. So that's a little bit about me and my background. I'm not going to go into too much detail. And like Roger said, we're going to be brief this evening, literally 20 minutes of your time, just so we can share with you what it's done for us and how you too can be part of that. So what Roger's going to go through now quickly is how the way we make money in this world has changed dramatically over the last 10, 15 years, and how most people and some people in society are still stuck in the old way of making money. So again, like I soon realized about a year ago when I was introduced to this, there are better ways out there for making money, and this is one of them. And we're going to share that with you today. So Roger, if you want to take the next slide.
Yeah, thanks, Carl. I really like talking about this topic because I think as we look back in time, when we're 50 years down the road and we look back at the time in our lives where it really clicked for us, and we look back at the time when we think, oof, that's where I broke through and made my money. And it's going to come down to the way that business changed in this time. Our grandfathers and our fathers, they were involved in the Industrial Revolution period where there were plenty of jobs. They was able to go to work. The skyscrapers were being built. Cities were forming huge roads, railroads. Everything was coming together to form this crazy period where there was so much work available. But something happened in our period of time, and it was a rapid increase in technology, rapidly just kind of replaced the need for human interaction in the workplace. And then companies had to get clever, and they started making money in a unique way. And what we're about to show you are some companies on the screen which have just done exactly that. And have also actually worked in a very similar way to what we're going to show you, how you could also leverage your own business and you can bring your own income in off a very similar method. Now, let's look at TripAdvisor. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. They're the world's largest travel agent and actually create none of the reviews themselves. That's all done by you and me. So actually a company that has built some millions of dollars off the work of you and I. Look at Facebook. It's the world's most popular media owner, but doesn't actually create any of its own content. That's done by you and me, sharing our pictures, sharing our experiences, having fun, connecting with other people, growing a network. We have actually done all the work for Facebook, and they've just launched a very clever platform. Look at Alibaba.com. If you haven't checked out that company, go and have a look. They're an incredible business model. They're a very, very valuable retailer across the world, but actually don't own any of their own inventory. We do as the people who use their service. Airbnb is one of my favorite companies because of what they've created. It's the world's largest accommodation provider, but doesn't actually own any of its own real estate. I particularly like Airbnb and always choose to stay in one when I can now, because that's actually putting money into households and away from the big corporations of the hospitality industry. Airbnb is changing the way that we can seek places to stay where we can actually help bring income into a community in a different way. So what we're about to show you guys this evening is how you can leverage a business alongside what you already do, using some of the very same principles that these companies have built to. Because what's special about these companies here is that we've done all the work, but we haven't received any commission. Now, we're going to show you a way where just by using the power of recommendations and spreading an opportunity and a beautiful products through a network, we can actually be compensated along the way. And the picture on the screen paints 1,000 words, and that is the picture of network marketing. Network marketing is $178 billion per annum industry turnover. And that is done, that money turned over is done through people just like you and me. And it's done that through the power of recommendations. I don't know if you've ever heard of the 6 degrees of separation. Well, that has actually come down to maybe 2 or 3. And what that basically means is that you're only 2 people away from anyone in the world by being personally introduced to them. And that's been done through the powers of social media. So just like those other companies that leverage business of us doing all the work, in network marketing, just by sharing a recommendation of a product, you can actually grow a massive network and also earn some commission along the way. I don't know if you've ever gone to a restaurant and actually come home and shared that experience with a friend and said it was brilliant that they should go. And when they went to the restaurant, they found the very same thing that you said, an amazing restaurant, great food, and they shared that experience with someone else. How far has that recommendation gone? Has it gone to a couple of people? Has it gone to hundreds of people? Could your initial recommendation actually have been responsible for a lot of revenue into that restaurant? But you haven't been given any commission for causing all of that revenue. Or in network marketing, it is exactly the opposite. By sharing a product or a service that you love and use yourself and recommend it to other people that it might benefit their lives because you can see an opportunity for that to happen, you can simply get some commission along the way. When that person picks up the product, the company invoices them, sends the product to them, but gets you some commission for making that recommendation. So what's going to happen now is Carl is going to show you the very company that we have partnered with and the very products that we so wholeheartedly love to work with, to use ourselves, and to recommend to as many people as we can because we believe in them. So Carl, please take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Roger. And you hit the nail on the head there. People recommending products or services and not getting paid for it. Like you said with the restaurant, I'll give you another example. Is like a cinema. So if you went to a cinema and watched a really good film, and then you recommended that to your family and friends, and they went to the cinema and watched the same film, the company, the Odeon or the Cineworld don't send you a check to say thank you for that recommendation and getting people to go through that door. So that's what network marketing is. So what we do, we recommend products to people and services to people, and then we get paid for it. And when I realized that was the case a year ago, and actually realized I was pretty good at it, it kind of changed my life slightly. And where I am now, I'm in a very privileged position to be living the life that I do. So, and it's down to this company, Ariix, and you can see in front of you the umbrella. Now, the umbrella, it covers a wide array of products and brands. Now, if you look there, you've got 6 brands. You've got Nutrigise, Nutrigise, Purity, Revive, Prime, and Jove, and they're all unique in their own way. So I'm going to take you through briefly what each one is. I'm not going to go into great detail because we haven't got much time, but just to give you an overview, I'm going to start with Nutrify. So Nutrify is basically a nutrition supplementation range. So you've got things like MOA, vitamins and minerals, and MOA is what's known as mother of all. It's a superfood blend from loads of different exotic ingredients from around the world. And it's having great results on people all across the country. You've got things like omega oils, vitamin D, all these things where society are lacking, the company have plugged that gap with a solution. So you've got that to recommend to people. And again, the company will ship that product, they will invoice the customer, but they pay you. So when I found this out, it was something I had to explore. And then we go into Slenderize. I mean, Slenderize is our weight management system. And it's not based on diet, it's based on solely healthy eating, changing people's habits and making sure that the weight stays off. And the products that we've got run alongside this healthy living, healthy lifestyle plan. And it just aids with the fat loss and weight loss. Again, people getting dramatic results with this product. Purity is our water bottle filtration and air filtration systems. Now, I'm going to give you an example of how high class this product is. It's being used by the Navy SEALs in the US Special Forces because it's that good. They dish them out to their soldiers. And also the Royal Marines have just started looking at these as well to dish out to their guys. And not only that, there are guys who are doing mountain biking, mountain leaders, fishermen, rock climbers. They take these bottles everywhere with them because it takes away the need to take lots of bottled water. Again, a gap in the market. The company noticed that. It's good for our business. We can recommend the product, people buy the product, we get paid. It's as simple as that. Revive, shampoo, conditioner, body wash and toothpaste. All organic, all clean, natural ingredients, toxin-free, peg-free, paraben-free, which means people are loving this product in places like salons, beauty therapists and things like that. So you can only imagine how much you can do with this marketing-wise. Prime are essential oils. Essential oils were quite new to me when I first joined this company, but after knowing the power of what they actually do and taking them myself and using them myself, I was able then to recommend them to people because they were that good. And then people use them themselves, they recommend, and again, just like that cinema, people recommend to recommend, but this time you get paid for your recommendations. How cool is that? Because when I first found this out and I asked how many people can I recommend these products to, how many people can I get involved? And when they said as many as you want, the company have got a pot of money that they will pay you for your services. So, the more you do, the more you get paid. It's as simple as that. We'll go on to how much you can get paid in a second. Jove is a skincare range. Now, what Jove does, it gets rid of all those bathroom cabinet products, 6 or 7 different skincare products, and puts them into just 2. Now, what that does is it gives you as a distributor or representative of the company the opportunity to get people to share and buy these products and use only 2 rather than 6 or 7. Again, making people very attracted to what we've got to offer. And the anti-wrinkle serum is one of our most demonstratable products. I mean, you see results in 90 seconds with this. And again, go back to the person who got you on this call, and they can show you this, and they can give you some more information. And they can give you any more information about all of these products. So you just got to go back to them and ask you know, hey, I'd like some more information on that, because we haven't got time to go through them all. But as an idea, that is all 6 brands. And as I say, you will hardly hear the company Ariix mentioned, because that's the umbrella across all brands. And if you think of a shopping mall, then you've got 6 shops in the shopping mall. So if one shop goes kind of like saturated and lots of people are there talking about it and everyone knows about it, then you've got another 5 avenues to explore. What the company do is they will change that shop, make it better, rebrand it, and then put it back on the shelves with with a better product. Which what that means for me and you is longevity in your business. Okay, so you might be sat there now thinking, you know, this looks pretty good. I could do this, but how much money can I actually make with this? How much money can I put into my bank account? That depends on you. I mean, if you want to make a small amount of money on the side of what you're already doing, then that's perfectly fine. We've got people already doing that in this industry and in this company in the UK and worldwide. So for an extra £150 per month, per week, that's £600 extra a month. Then you're looking at getting, you know, about 4 people recommended onto the products, then taking the product regularly, and that would generate roughly about £150 extra per week. And then people are doing that within their first 3 months on average. If you come in, you think, you know, you've got a bit of a bigger network, you know a few more people, you're a bit more popular, then, you know, you're going to start to build a medium-sized business. And again, this will create about £300 extra a week on top of what it is you're already doing. Again, this is happening for most people within 6 months on average. If you were to join, you're a bit of a business builder and you wanted to create a large business. Now, this one was me. When I joined, you know, I thought, you know, I know a few people. I want to get to work. I want to take some action on this. And if you're an action taker on the call, then this can be done for you too. You know, in your first year, you can expect to be making, if you work at this, between £600 and £1,000 a week. And, you know, I was doing this alongside my wife on top of what I'm already doing. So you can imagine having nice multiple income streams is good for your lifestyle. And that's exactly what I did a year ago, and I'm still doing it strongly to this day. So next slide is going to be Roger.
Cheers, Carl. Now, this is awesomely exciting because we're going to talk about what you have to do. Well, the first thing, the most important thing is clearly to join and to make a decision to join. And we say today to make a strong decision. So after the slide this evening, guys, is to go back to the person that invited you and actually ask for the reasons or ask the questions that you need to know to be able to make a strong decision. And after you've done that, simply order your starter pack, start to discover Ariix, start to use your products, start to get involved, learn the system. The next thing all you have to do is invite. And we work on a very simple method, and that's called the power of 4. The first thing that you want to be taught into your business is after you've got your products and after you're getting going is to have 4 people join you. That can be through customers, that can be through friends and family, that can be through your already existing network. And that is how you launch your business immediately. You share your excitement with others and you can make money in the very first week. And the beauty is that, guys, these presentations are happening all the time. These are happening every evening. So the actual only thing you really have to do to grow a business is invite someone who you think you'd like to work with to kind of earn that. The next step is to continue building. And the way we do that is you teach people the exact same principles that you learned and you use to get 4 people to your business. And remember, we just duplicate the power of 4. And the step 3 in the build situation is how you grow your business to be longevity, how you continually to grow and actually up your income. What's most important here is the system that Carl and I speak about, and that's that we enroll in the school of success. The thing that's most important to know is we don't want anyone to change when they join this business. We still want you to be able to love and recommend services and products. And it'll be great when those products and services become Ariix products. But what the school of success teaches you is it teaches you the very fine principles of network marketing. It teaches you how to interact with people. It teaches you how to grow a network. And it teaches you to become a better person from within. And that's the most important thing, is that the system exists on the build. What we do, guys, then is we continue to share our love for Ariix products, and we continually to get weekly commissions. And that's the beauty about this company, is that money hits your bank account every single Friday. And the only thing that you've had to do to get that is continually to grow your business by using the power of 4. And that means bringing in customers and bringing in business partners. And it becomes relatively smooth and relatively easy because you're using the power of recommendation and only recommending things that you love. What I want to show you now is how important timing is in this industry. People from all sorts of network marketing companies that have been around for many, 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 many years, and I'm talking 30, 40 years, they'll tell you that timing doesn't mean anything and it's not important. And to a degree, they are right. Because if you want to build a successful network marketing company, you can by learning the principles in almost any company, so as long as you love the products. But what we all want to show you today is the importance of the timing and how rapidly that can actually be an importance to launching a business. On the screen is what you can see as we call a hockey stick model, where when a company reaches a new market, what happens, it goes through from the 0 point to number 1, and it goes through a slight phase of growth. This is when the company is brand new to the UK, and it starts with a very small network, and it has to grow from that. But we are at the point now where Ariix is about to hit from 1 to 2. We're about to hit rapid expansion stage. And I'd say we're actually not even in the cusp, it's just around the corner. Timing is incredible what we're in now, because what's going to happen over the next maybe 2 to 5 years is that point 1 to 2 gap is going to close. Then it's going to go from 2 to 3, and that's the 10-year period. And then what's going to happen is going to reach market saturation. But what's going to happen there, which is so beautiful about us companies, you can see the amazing brand strategies, is Ariix have got stuff in the pipeline to have new brands and new strategies to introduce to the market to get your business back to rapid expansion stage. But what we're showing you guys here this evening is the importance that we are with us today. We are excited, and honestly we are. And if you can't tell how excited we are, then we're doing something incredibly wrong, because we know where we sit, because we've seen it before, and it's about to happen to us with Ariix.
Guys, thank you very much for getting on the call. Appreciate your time, but let me just leave you with this. This is going to happen, and it's going to grow with or without you. We would love you to be part of it and do it with us, but if this is not for you, that's totally fine. Thank you for taking a look. But go back to the person who got you on this call, make a decision, and hopefully you'll be joining us soon. If not, I wish you all the success in everything you do in life. Thank you very much.